do one more of the setup with no stress, just the exercise. Go ahead. Nice. Good. Go back to him. Very good. All right, so recovery and de-stress. Good. All right, so this time we're going to do it with stress. All right? So, and what I mean by stress is I am going to put pressure on him as I move towards him. Now, I'm not going to get very close because I'm going to start to put pressure on him from the outside.
So, do I wait till you start going?
Here's the important thing.
Yep.
What you are looking for is the first sign of concern.
Okay.
And don't wait till you get something drastic.
All right.
And don't wait till you get something like, because this is the problem new handlers make with this drill, is they go, well, I saw his eye move, but I'm not sure if that's stress, and so they wait. And then when they wait, the dog goes, you didn't see it, I'm blowing up, right? I don't give a shit what you see.
Yep.
I don't care if you don't see anything, you just get a weird feeling.
Okay.
The first moment you think your dog is stressed out about what's occurring, you advocate for that dog.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Even if you can't explain, even if afterwards I go, what'd you see? You go, I don't know. I just got a feeling. I don't give a shit. That's good. Trust your gut. You know your dog.
Now, am I starting from this position or
You're going to stand up and be beside the bed.
All right.
I'm going to start walking towards you. The first moment you see any concern on his part, you're going to do the drill. You're going to go, I got it, and you are going to approach me directly with intention. The moment I turn away from you, you turn and go back to him and help him recover. Does that make sense? We're going to teach him, you see when he's stressed, you're going to advocate, and you're able to advocate successfully. Does that make sense? All right, now keep your attention on him so you can see it. Now if I see something, I'll tell you go. Even if you didn't see what I saw, just fucking go. Just say, I got it, and go. So if you see something, go. If I see something, I'll tell you to go. But no matter what, handle it. So I'm going to turn pressure on. I'm going to turn pressure on now. Go.
I got this.
Stay on me until left. Go back to him. We're not going to do another rep until you think he's ready. So you work his relaxation. If you can get him easy with just a word, great. If you need to work on him physically to help him get easy, that's fine too. He doesn't need to be all the way down on his side, but you need to kind of get him back to a baseline level of relaxation, or else we're just piling stress. So whenever you're ready for the next rep, you let me know. And don't say it's okay like he's a chicken shit. He ain't a chicken shit anymore. Right? He's put a ton of work in to develop the confidence that he has.
Yes.
So act like he has it. Don't go, oh, baby. Fuck that. He's a new man. You ready? Here I go. Take that.
I got this.
Nice. Take some of the slack out of his collar. Like, pull it open. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't want him to have any tension when he's in the right spot. Nice. All right, you ready? Here we go. I'm coming. Nice, easy. All right, you ready? Here we go. Let go, take that. So here's a real important thing.
Okay.
That did not look like a sign of stress.
Right. That's why I didn't say anything. Yeah.
But think about what did he just do? I started approaching, and what did he do?
I thought you looked away.
He looked right at you.
Oh, so you want me to act?
Do you get what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay, I didn't pick up on
In the
that.
first little bit, what happens is he shows a random sign of stress. He's not thinking you're going to handle it because you never have.
Okay.
He's just like, ah, shit, here it comes.
Okay.
After you take care of it,
Yep.
5 times, whatever, how many ever reps we've done, he starts to get accustomed to you taking care of it. So when he feels the stress, he literally just looked at you and went, are you on that?
Gotcha. Okay.
If he ever looks at you like, dude, are you on that? Take it. Even though it doesn't look stressful,
Okay.
always take it.
I thought-
You're going to start learning when your dog looks to you for help, you're
Yeah.
on that shit.
I thought it was just the opposite. I thought he was looking away and he was good.
No,
Okay.
man. He looked right at your face.
Yeah,
He
okay.
looked right at you like, because every other time he's gotten stressed, you've jumped.
Yeah.
So this
Okay.
time he started to feel stressed and he looked at you like, are you
Okay.
on that? That's fucking exactly what I want.
All right.
When my dog gets nervous, I want them to look at me for help.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You ready? There we go, next rep. I'm coming. I got that. Nice. Here we go. All right. Ah, did you feel that?
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool.
He's a smart one.
He's getting there. It's a ton of work, dude. All right, here I come. You ready? This is good. All right. You ready? Let's do it again. I'm coming. Nice. Nice. We'll do one more rep. He's starting to get an understanding of what's occurring.
Yes.
Like he's
Quicker
starting
than me.
he's starting to look at you like, are you gonna do it? And he's starting to have way more faith. Like he's looking more solid when you can't see it because you're behind he's behind you.
Right.
But the first few reps, when you leave, you can see some of his anxiety go up a little bit as you leave because he's by himself. But he's starting to trust the exercise. Like as you leave, he's like, you'll be back, you're gonna handle it, it's cool.
Okay.
You know, he's starting to develop some trust in the exercise. All right, last rep, let's do this. Here we go. Take that. Now, there was a little bit more stress from him on that part, but could you see the difference in my approach that time?
Yeah. I think you were a little
Way
quicker.
more pressure.
Yeah.
Way more pressure.
Yeah.
Because I can adjust, and dogs are really sensitive, and this drill will help you also learn what types of pressure and approaches upset him more.
Okay.
Because I can walk in a way that's not putting much pressure, and he can tolerate me easier.
Sure.
right? If I go like this, so watch, we'll do one more rep. I'm making it almost to the black mat when I approach in a way that's not much pressure.
Yeah.
Watch. It's going to be hard for you to see him and my approach at the same time.
Right.
But watch my approach for the first second and a half and then look at him. Because I'm not even going to make much, I'm not going to move towards him. Watch. So watch me. Go. Go, take that now.
I got it.
You see it?
Yeah.
So I can kind of modulate the amount of pressure that I'm putting on him based on posture and body language. So the first couple of approaches, I'm moving towards him, and that is in itself pressure, but I'm not putting much pressure,
Sure.
right? Whereas the last couple of reps, I'm actually putting some pressure on him, but we got to kind of add pebbles to that side of the seesaw slow.
Sure.
So I'll make close proximity without much pressure, and then I'll put a lot of pressure from a farther distance. Eventually we'll get to the point where I'm putting significant pressure at a closer distance.
Sure.
But we've got to build him up to each of those elements before we start adding them together. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Come a long way.
Dude, he's really doing good.
Yeah, he is.